Now let me ask you something, my friend. Have you ever tried to learn English alone and felt that you were talking to yourself? Maybe even felt a little strange, a little shy. Or maybe you thought, will this really work? Will I really improve if I practice without anyone around me? And maybe you even ask yourself, how can I speak English fluently if I have no partner, no teacher, no one to listen to me? Well, I had the same question, and that is why I decided to try something. Something simple but powerful. I told myself, Mourise, just practice English alone for 30 days, no matter what, and then see what happens. And today I want to share this story with you here on Unlocked English Fluency because I believe that you can also do it. And maybe you will see that your English can really grow when you take action. So sit with me, listen carefully, and imagine yourself walking on this journey with me day by day, step by step, learning English in a way that feels natural and calm. Now let me tell you how it all began. On the first day, I felt very nervous. I did not know what to say. I opened my mouth, but no words came. I thought, maybe I will fail. Maybe this is useless. But then I remembered, I am not here to be perfect. I am here to practice. So I started with very small things. I looked around my room and I named things. I said, this is my chair. This is my book. This is my pen. And slowly, my mouth started to move. My brain started to warm up. And I realized, okay, I can speak, even if it is simple. And that was my first step. The next day, I tried to speak about what I did. I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I ate breakfast, and I told my story in English. It was short, but it was mine, and I felt proud. On day 3, I tried something new. I asked myself questions like, what do I want today? What do I need to do? What do I feel right now? And I answered in English. And this was strange at first, but slowly, I started to feel that English was not only words, it was a friend, a language that I could live with every day. And by the end of the first week, I noticed something amazing. I was not afraid to hear my own voice in English anymore. Maybe it was not perfect, maybe I made mistakes, but I felt calm. I felt more natural. Now let me pause and tell you, my dear friend, if you are learning English right now, do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for a partner. You can start today, even alone, because every small step counts. And this is what I want you to remember. When I entered the second week, I added listening practice. I listened to short English podcasts, sometimes even my own voice recordings, and then I repeated them. I copied the tone, the pause, the emotion, and I felt like I was training not only my mouth, but also my ear. And this is so important because speaking is nothing without listening. And when you listen carefully, your words become smoother, your sentences flow better, and your confidence grows. And let me be honest, some days I was tired. Some days I wanted to give up. I thought, why am I doing this? I am alone. No one is watching. No one is correcting me. But then I said to myself, Mourise, remember why you started. Remember that English is a door, a key to the world. And if you keep going, you will thank yourself later. And this gave me power. Maybe you also feel like quitting sometimes, but trust me, if you keep going, even a little, you will grow. Now, let me take you to the third week. This was the week of challenge. I tried to think in English all day. I asked myself, instead of saying something in my own language, can I say it in English? So when I wanted water, I thought, I am thirsty. When I wanted to go outside, I thought, I will take a walk. And even when I felt lazy, I told myself, come on, let's do it. And this was not easy because my brain wanted to go back to my native language, but little by little, English became more natural. It started to live inside my head, like music that does not stop. And this was the moment I realized, wow, English is not just a subject, It is a part of me. The final week, the fourth week, was the most powerful because I started to record myself every day. I spoke for 5 minutes, sometimes 10, sometimes more. I just spoke about my day, about my dreams, about my feelings. And when I listened to my recordings, I was surprised. I sounded more confident, I sounded clearer, and I even noticed that my sentences became longer, more connected, and I thought, 30 days ago, I could not even start a sentence. And now, I can share my story. I can talk with myself. I can express my thoughts. And this gave me a deep joy, a feeling that I am not stuck anymore. I am moving. And if I can do this, you can do it too. So what happened after 30 days? Let me tell you. I became more confident. I was not afraid of my mistakes anymore. I was more comfortable listening and speaking. I felt that English was no longer far from me. It was close. It was inside me. And I also learned something bigger. I learned that learning English is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent. It is about showing up every day, even when no one is watching, even when you are tired. Because every word you speak is like a seed. And after some time, it will grow. And today, I want to tell you, if you're listening to me right now on Unlocked English Fluency, maybe you are afraid. Maybe you feel shy. Maybe you think you cannot do it. But please believe me, you can. You just need to take one step today, and tomorrow take another. And slowly, your English will grow and you will surprise yourself. So let me ask you, will you try this? Will you practice English alone for 30 days and see what happens? I want you to write your answer in the comments. Tell me, will you try? And how will you practice? I really want to know your plan because maybe your answer will inspire another learner. And before you go, my friend, please, if this podcast helped you, if my story gave you some power, then subscribe to this channel, Unlocked English Fluency, like this video, press the bell icon so you never miss the next podcast, because I will share more tips, more stories, more ideas to help you learn English, improve your communication, and feel free. And remember, subscribing is free, but it gives you something powerful. It gives you connection, motivation, and new knowledge. So please, do it. Also, share this video with a friend who is learning English. Maybe it will help them too. And let's grow together. So, once again, thank you for listening. My name is Mourise. This is Unlocked English Fluency, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, keep speaking, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. Goodbye, my friend.